to my channel, and if you're new, my name is Marie. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today's video is going to be a little update on how my mommy makeover went and things that worked for me during this recovery process and the help you need, the items that I think that work for me that might work for you, and all that fun stuff. So let's get started. So surgery day was last Thursday. I had my surgery on Thursday, March 11, and the surgery took about 2 hours and 45 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. They start operating on me around 7:15, and the surgeon came out to talk to my husband around 9 something. The first day it was rough. I remember I woke up and I was kind of like, my body was in shock. I was like in a lot of pain meds and all different meds, and the first day was really like a blurb. I had to stay in the hospital for an entire day. That's something that my surgeon wanted me to do, and that's just part of his protocol. So I stayed there for an entire day. My husband was able to stay with me at the hospital that I stayed at in Birmingham, Alabama. They are alone one family member due to COVID, so he was able to stay with me. I had to stay in the bed for 24 hours. Like, I was not able to get up. It's rough. I just remember asking the nurse, like, when can I get up? Like, when can I sit up or walk? Like, my body was just so tired of being on that bed. But like I said, that day is such a blur. Day number 2, I woke up and let's backtrack. So day 1, I was in the hospital. The surgeon came to see me. He made sure everything was good, and he said, I'll see you tomorrow morning. So day number 2, I woke up and the nurses were like, for you to be able to be released, you have to go potty by yourself, and you have to walk a little bit around, where my room was. So I just remember my husband, he like had me drinking water, Gatorade, like whatever it was for me to be able to go use the bathroom by myself, and I did. And there was a specific number that they needed, and I was able to reach that number. And after that, we're gonna get the okay for me to go for a walk, for a small walk. And the surgeon came in, he checked my breast area, he also checked my tummy, and he was like, everything looks great. And then he just gave us some instructions and home, like what to do when we were home and stuff. And then I'll see you in a week. So it was still kind of a blur because I was taking quite a bit of pain meds those first few days for the pain. So I was able to go for my walk, and I got released around 12. And I remember the nurse was like, hey, what about if we just wait on your medication before you go home, so I can give you your pain meds, and then you'll probably just fall asleep in your car ride and it won't be as rough. And that's exactly what happened. I got in the car and I knocked out and didn't wake up until I was home. When I got home, my mom, my sister, and my brother were already here. My brother and my sister came to spend some time with us the week before surgery, so they were still here. And then we flew in my mom the day before surgery so she can take care of the kids and everything that has to do with the house. Coming home that day, it was just kind of like, I was in a little better shape, but still I was taking pain meds, and those things just make you very sleepy, very tired, and your days are just kind of like just a blur. I will say on day number 3 is when I was more functioning, more walking around. I purchased a walker, which it became a lot of help for me, just, you know, because they don't want you to get blood clots because you're sitting down for so long the first few days. So I got the walker, and I will get up every 30 minutes to an hour to just have a little walk around the living room and then come back and sit down. The walker did help. It's just, if you can get one used from Goodwill. I ended up buying one from Amazon for like $23, but I only used it the first 2 to 3 days that I was home, and now it's just kind of sitting there. I'm probably just gonna resell it on the marketplace. I was sleeping on my recliner. To be honest, the first few days it was helpful because I was not able to get up, but I am back in my bed. My husband and I created a little place for me in our bed where there's the pregnancy pillow. I have a pregnancy pillow that I still had for my pregnancies, and I have a bunch of pillows. Like, I just need, like right now I'm sitting here, I just need some cushion for my back, something for support. And the recliner was great the first 3 days, but I'm not using it anymore, and I don't think I needed it anymore. So I'm probably just gonna give Rena Center a call so they can come pick it up. I did not want to purchase one. I'm not a fan of recliners. We really don't use recliners in our house, so I just didn't want to get one. The cone that I purchased to go potty, to go pee, it was very helpful the first few days because, you know, trying to bend down and trying to sit there in the toilet, this area was just hurt a lot, so I would just stand. But it was an item that, yes, I used it, but it was only for the first few days. Right now I'm at a point where I can sit on the toilet seat completely fine without any issues, but that's just how my body's healing. I'm not saying that what's happening with me and my body is going to be the same as for someone that wants to get this procedure done. So that was another really helpful item. Another thing that we did, we had a little extra little table that we put next to my recliner. It has all my medications. My charger was there. I could put everything there. So like we had like a little designated area for all my items. Right now, since I'm back in my bed, I just use my nightstand for everything I have. I am still wearing my band. This is something that they put on the day right after I had surgery. I had a plastic all over my breast area and tummy area. He removed that yesterday because yesterday was my first post-op appointment. He removed it, and I was so relieved because that plastic was really bothering me and I was itchy every day. Yesterday on my first appointment, he removed this one, which it feels great to not have to worry about both. I did see a lot of videos and a lot of groups that I follow that they just hate their drains, but honestly I haven't really had that big issue myself, and maybe it's just the way that your surgeon places your drains, because they provided this bands, and then my drains have this little hook. This might be kind of gross, but they have this little hook and then this Velcro, which I just put in here, and then I just put it right here. And it also sticks to my bra, so the first few days when I was trying to just give myself a quick shower, I would just stick it to my bra, so my drains were up here while I was showering. Yes, he did give me the okay to have a full shower right after surgery, but I was not trying to get any moisture or anything on my incisions on that plastic that I had. So just to be safe, my husband just helped me to have a quick one, just my private areas, my armpits. Body wipes were a really big thing for me that I used a lot those first few days. But yesterday he took the plastic off and then he's like, you can go home and take a full shower, and I did. That's the first thing I did when I got home, and it just felt great to be able to wash my hair. I want to touch base in this video is about, if you're thinking about getting this procedure done, I'm gonna say it, you need help. This is not something that you can do alone. This is not something that you can just go ahead and be like, I'm gonna get this done, I'll figure it out as I go. You need help. Like, you need someone to care for your family, because this is something that you're not gonna be able to do. You need someone that can cook for you, can cook for the kids, you know, can do the little things here and there around the house, because you're not going to be able to do anything. Thankfully, we were able to fly in my mom the day before surgery, and then she left this past Sunday, and then yesterday we picked up my in-laws house. So right now he took, like I mentioned, he took the plastic off, and right now this is what he wants me to do. 3 times a day I have to wash my incisions with water and soap, nothing else. And then I have to put, I'm trying to see if I can find the cream, Neosporin I believe it's called. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it correctly, but it's just to put it around my incision area and down here. Right now, like, I'm just gonna stand so you can see, just to keep and then he wants me to put this, he wants me to clean my area, and then he wants me to put my underwear over it. My incision is down here, so you won't be able to see it, it's just down here. And he wants me to put my underwear over a shirt and then put my band as tight as I can. Next week he is going to change me to something else. This is just for the first 2 weeks. And then I'm also wearing a bra that is like post-op surgery bra. I saw them yesterday for the first time, and I don't have implants. It's just, I just had a breast lift, and they just look so good. Like, my husband was just being so silly. He's like, oh my god, these things are so perky now. But I am so happy. I am so happy with this. I am happy with what I see in my tummy, but it is gonna take time. It is gonna take time. I'm still very swollen on both areas. My surgeon was really happy with what he saw. He said that I'm healing pretty well. I am still a little hunched over, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to, you know, feel better, but we'll see. I want to share with you guys what last week was all about, and that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram.